So if you enjoy this video and want to see more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by clicking on the PayPal link in the description box, and you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Also, leave us a thumbs up. It helps us get more views.
We have open and shut cases, but it'll take a year to even begin to win these. It'll take a year to even begin to win these. It'll take a year to even begin to win these.
We're going to get to this video in just a second. I just wanted to give you a quick Operation Hal reminder that you can click on the link in the description box below and sign up for our online InfoWarrior training camps. We are now determined to raise up 1,000 YouTube channels just as powerful as Operation Hal. If you're one of those people who wants to have a YouTube channel like Operation Hal that reaches millions of people per month and generates revenue for the information war, click on the link in the description box below and sign up for our free training.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are literally in the fight for our lives right now. And when we overturned the tables and elected President Trump, who's not a member of the secret society, who's not out to get you, who's not out to destroy America, we forced the Democrats and the deep state and the globalists to go full bore and show their true colors as anti-American, open border, anti-white, anti-family, anti-Christian liars, racists at the end of the day. And so here we are with all of these stacks of news to try to alert the American people about what's going on. But Alex, the desperation is really starting to show right now in the eyes of the globalists, in the eyes of the deep state. They're sending their minions out in the street. They're sending their minions out to vote. We are really in the fight for our lives right now, Alex, and I know you're on vacation, but you cannot take a break because this is truly just the most incredible time to be alive.
Well, that's right. A lot of listeners have asked, Alex, if they're trying to shut down your channels, they're trying to kick you off the radio, and we see them all over the news, you're basically saying arrest you, kill you, whatever. Why'd you take off a weekend? I hardly ever take off. I promised my middle daughter especially, who'd never really seen real snow. You know, we've seen a little bit of ice on the ground here and there, that I'd take her to Colorado so she could see snow, and boy, is she getting to see it. They've had record snow here in many areas this year. So there's like 5 feet on the ground where we're at. But I'm here fighting for my family, for my children, just like everybody else. And I cannot understate, I cannot overstate just how insane these people are and how bullying they are and how authoritarian they are and how deceptive they are. They are not leftist. They are gangsters. And when I look at the history of the United States and the world, if you'd have told me 10 years ago or 20 years ago that InfoWars would be one of the biggest radio shows in the world, one of the biggest news sites in the world, and that CNN would be lobbying to have you taken off the air, that CNN would be trying to get us shut down, trying to block books from being published, would be going and contacting sponsors individually, harassing them in gangster techniques, just as Breitbart got it right and said, CNN goes full gangster. If you'd have told me that if we sold somebody's painting that painted images of the campaign 2016, and there was a frog filling up maybe 5% of the total poster, that I'd be sued and the Democratic Party would be funding it, or any of this, or just wild fake EEOC complaints, all of it in 1 week, and it's a total, complete message to not us. They know we're not giving up. It's a message to all of you. They think you're cowards, and they think you'll see this happening to us and go, hey, we better roll over to political correctness. They won't just call us racist. They won't just call us Russian spies. They will try to destroy us. Folks, they're going to destroy you if you let them win. They've got your children in the schools. They've got the television. They've got the culture. But now we forced them out. And Jimmy Kimmel said that mainstream media's ratings are plunging because of Netflix. Netflix is mainly mainstream media. Hollywood's imploding. The NFL's imploding. They went down 15 points with the take a knee thing this year and last year. That's what's killing them, is people are sick of the crud. It's the same numbers all over the world. Every populist candidate has basically won the last 3 years globally against the centralized tyrants. And they even blamed Italy that elected 50+% populist candidates in a parliamentary situation. That is a mega landslide. The Democratic Party was taken from dominant to one of the weakest parties out of 8 major parties, more than 20 parties total, but 8 major power parties. They were taken to the lowest rung with basically no power our media and Barack Obama came out and said that's Russian influence, and Obama's surrogates, Samantha Powers and the rest of them came out and said it is Russians. So the Russians are winning in Austria. The Russians are winning in Italy. The Russians are winning in Catalan. They're winning in Reykjavik. They're winning in Brazil. No, ladies and gentlemen, they're not. It's not the Russians winning in the Czech Republic and Hungary and Romania. It's 10 million military-age men that have poured in the last 6 years, running around screaming Allah Akbar, raping, killing, bombing. And if the citizens say anything or the police say anything, they're arrested. So people understand this is a globalist takedown of the West in a pincer attack with the left on one side and Jeff Bezos, the richest man in the world, and Carlos Slim right behind him, and all the kingpins openly pushing the implosion of our borders, culture warfare. They're all tax exempt, and then bringing in giant third world populations to drive down wages and complete our journey into abject slavery. So we're going to talk about all of this here today, and I'm going to go over some of the big news, the good news, the bad news, the ugly news. But I would say Trump is in crisis because Americans are instant gratification. And after 14, 15 months, all the good things that have happened, numbers show a lot of conservatives, libertarians are going back to sleep right as the Democrat globalist counteroffensive is coming into full swing. Now, ladies and gentlemen, that said, before we go to all this news I just mentioned, the good, the bad, the ugly, we are extending because support is critical right now. I've got to countersue at least 5 of these groups. I've got a lot of lawyers that are top lawyers, want to do it pro bono, but I got to pay for plane tickets. I got to pay for the people to take the transcripts. I got to pay for the PIs. I've got to pay for all of it to very aggressively go after some of these groups and people. By the way, we have open and shut cases, but it'll take a year to even begin to win these. But this is to let folks know, you file a frivolous lawsuit on me, I'm countersuing you, and I'm coming after you. Everybody's want me to sue for years. You have my word, listeners, my word. We've just been letting these build up to get the very best ones. We have them now with slapback provisions, everything. We have them, which my lawyers say shows how crazy the Democrats are, because they admit the party's funding this, and they don't even care if they lose. This is how maniac crazy these folks are. It doesn't matter, though. I'm going to personally get these things thrown out, and then I'm going to sue these individuals, the puppets, because that's who we've got to send a message to right afterwards. So it's on, ladies and gentlemen, but we need the funding. Flood us with the donations, buy the products, you name it. We make it easy. But they are trying to destabilize the White House. I think the White House, for the first time in 14, 15 months, is in crisis. And we'll talk about some of that coming up with Stormy Daniels and all the things going on with that and with all the different moles that are inside there. But it is just a crazy time to be alive. And to see CNN and to see all these Democratic Party groups and all these organizations coming after free speech, trying to shut us down, it shows you what authoritarians they are. And it's very, very sad that this is the awful truth that we face. And then when they fail to remove our channel after 4 false strikes, there's still one on there that's frozen us being able to do live streams from that account. They then say it's all a hoax in the Washington Post. And they say Jones shot videos from his home to make it look like he couldn't work from the studio, but it's all fake. No one's trying to shut him down. With the lawsuits and CNN saying take down our channels and Pepe the Frog lawsuit and the Real News situation and on and on and on. The Communist Party suing us. You cannot make this up. So the listeners know that we're good, we're honest, we're decent, we're trying to build a better future just like they are, and that's why we're all under attack. But realize we're under attack because we echo the sentiment of the American people who are basic good Christians, are free market folks, and that's why we're under attack. So I'm very, very honored with you, Owen, and the rest of the crew to be in this position.
Hey everybody! I just wanted to break in real quick for an Operation Hal Info Warrior update. Many of you thousands of Operation Hal subscribers are passionate patriots. We can tell because of the comments that you leave in the comment section. But America needs more than just passionate comments from anonymous subscribers. America needs info warriors who are willing to spread information. Believe it or not, us patriots, we are beginning to win the info war. We are on the march and the enemy is on the run. They never anticipated this explosion of social media. The bad guys who are behind the scenes attempting to destroy our republic, they didn't realize that platforms like YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook would give voice to those of us who haven't been fooled by the fake news, Project Mockingbird, CIA ran media. Patriots like you and me now have a level playing field to take part in the war for the soul of our nation. And the good news is, we don't even have to use guns. We can simply use our home computers and laptops, just like I'm doing right now. In fact, the Operation Hal YouTube channel has reached over 73,000 unique individuals just this month. So if you want to get off of the sideline and onto that playing field, we at Operation Hal want to help. We have helped over 18,000 individuals just like you. Learn how to create and distribute content online. It doesn't matter if you're a novice with computers or a pro. Operation Hal is willing to train you for free in our simple techniques that will allow you to have a voice in our nation.
Hey guys, normally at this point in the video we would tell you to email Mackenzie, but unfortunately YouTube is threatening to cancel our Gmail account as well. So if you want to sign up for the free online Info Warrior training, click on the link in the description box below and you can sign up directly for our next boot camp.